When the tent started, it wasn't firm because the stakes were in the mud. So in life, there's going to be some storms that comes our way, but if we build our lives on God's firm foundation, we will be able to stand strong through it all, which means trusting Him above all others. Now, I think that there are three things that will come and happen when we have this firm foundation. The B clause. The benefits of a firm foundation, the boldness of a firm foundation, and the beginnings and the blessings of a firm foundation. Number one, the benefits of a firm foundation. Verse 24 says, therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. So a strong and contained foundation will keep all the bugs and critters out of your home that live under the soil. It will also separate the wood framings from the termites on the ground that will wreak havoc without the proper foundation. Your house will be vulnerable to insects that can cause some serious damage. And you do know that there are some bugs in the church. Flies, mosquitoes, gnats, termites, to name a few. Well, if you don't believe me, let's take a moment and break down their characteristics. So flies, they can spread diseases. They're scavengers. We call these gossipers. They take stuff and run with it. It can be true or false. They just have the diarrhea at the mouth. Then we have mosquitoes. Mosquitoes land and bite you by sucking the blood out of you. Now, doesn't that sound like people that will come around you and take, but never give? Well, now we have gnats. Now, gnats, they don't serve a purpose. They just come and fly around to aggravate you. Now, I'll let you catch that one on the way home. Finally, termites. Termites have a strong biting mouth parts with which to chew seeds, woods, or leaves. They are the only insects that live in social groups. Now, this kind of people comes in a pack, chewing away what is right. They would even have you second guess yourself and believe what they say because the whole crew would repeat the same thing to you. So why wouldn't you believe them? Now turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, don't be a bug. Turn to another neighbor and say, neighbor, don't be a bug. Now the benefits of having safety when the storm comes. And rest assured that it will work out for your good. How do I know? Because Jeremiah 29:11 says, therefore I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord. Thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. So aren't you glad that there's benefits in having a firm foundation? Number two, the boldness of a firm foundation. Well, verse 25 says that the rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, yet it did not fall because it had its foundation on the rock. The word boldness means willingness to take risks and act innovatively, confidence or courage. With boldness, we can stand firm in Jesus Christ in any situation where we would have been